Hi, I'm Kokub and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be drawing people's avatars in Roblox spray paint until they notice. Okay, let's get into it. For some reason this video is a lot harder to record than I thought it would be because every time I would draw somebody, they would leave, like right after. And then I would have to find another person in order to get their reaction. And in summary, this video took forever to record. I also had to keep jumping servers because so many people were just sitting AFK and there was no drawings anywhere in the whole server. And because of my luck, Roblox kept putting me in them and then having to go find different ones in order to actually get active people. But luckily I found a couple of cute avatars to draw and I had a lot of fun with it. Another thing is people would continuously draw over my art like this. It happened so many times and this was before I realized that I could just hide it instead of actually having to have them leave the game. So yeah, if you ever play Roblox spray paint, you can in fact just hide the person trying to grief your art instead of having to wait until they get kicked. Anyways, the avatar you see here is of somebody who asked me to draw them after seeing me draw two others before I actually started recording, and I of course had to draw them since if you ask me nicely, I would love to draw you. I think this particular server I was on for the longest time because I was able to draw 3 people in a row without them leaving. Well, actually the person that I'm drawing right now did end up leaving, but there's a few second clip of them seeing that I was drawing them, which I'm gonna take as their reaction. But I ended up finding 2 other people that I was able to draw and ended up making a couple friends, which is always a plus in these types of situations. Okay, now for the time-lapse part of the video. This is the finished product. At this point in the footage, you can see me have the cruel realization that the person that I was drawing actually left the game, and so I never got a reaction. But I ended up finding somebody else to draw that was near me and was actually looking at my drawings a little earlier. We also have a guest appearance in this video of my friend just sitting with their Apple avatar watching me draw. They ended up having to go though, but it was fun to have them. This was me adding the finishing touches. The person didn't end up noticing that I drew them until a while later into the footage, but I couldn't exactly tell them because the whole point of this video was to wait for them to find out. But I had a couple other spectators hear me and I ended up drawing one of them. And this was actually one of the friends I made. So right as I was about to start drawing him, he ended up going AFK, so I made the personal goal to try and finish the drawing before he came back so he could come back to a surprise. As I was adding the finishing touches, he came back from being AFK, which was perfect timing. Luckily, he seemed to really like the drawing of his avatar, which I will count as a win. The whole reason I even chose to draw him was because of the cute little blob on top of his head. I forgot to ask him what it was exactly, so I'm gonna stick with little blob. So this person was one of the warm-ups I did, but I thought I had lost the footage. As you can see, the footage did not go missing. I just lost it in my camera roll. The good news is now you can see me draw and see another person reacting, which is a rarity. This avatar was actually one of the earlier ones I drew, so you can see me struggle to figure out the color system since I can't eye drop, since it costs Robux and I'm broke. Plus for me, the colors didn't show up accurate from when I was color picking them in the color selection area, and when I placed them it was a different hue of that same color, so it was really difficult to get the most accurate to the avatar. I blame color theory. I really liked how this one came out, and my favorite part is probably the little stuffed object that she had around her waist. She didn't actually notice until a while later, and it wasn't even her that noticed at first, it was her friend that brought her over. So thank you to the friend for showing her, and she seemed to really like it, which is amazing and part of the whole reason why I really love doing this. And finally, after that last drawing, this video finally comes to an end. I had so much fun drawing avatars, and if you were one of the people I drew, thank you for standing still long enough for me to secretly get a screenshot. Make sure to comment down below which drawing you think was your favorite, and any tips on how I can improve my videos. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you all liked it.